Another day, another vlog. Welcome. Oh, she said, not this angle, not even that one, not even you in frame. Good morning. Officially starting off this vlog. Welcome to a weekend in my life. Happy Friday. Happy New Music Friday. We are starting off this bright and sunny. First of all, I am loving the weather change in the morning, like waking up and it being 65 degrees. It's just the best. We are currently at a little coffee shop called Black Drop Coffee, but I was watching this TikTok and essentially the guy was talking about how everything you want is already yours. You just have to show up for it. Routine is great, but it also limits you from getting out there and experiencing different things. So that's kind of what brought me here, just trying out a different coffee shop. Here, let me show you guys the outside. I think I'm on the back side because if you go to the front, that's like the street parking, but it just looks so nice and peaceful. I imagine that on the weekend it's really busy. I spend a lot of time by myself, but I don't do new things by myself is kind of what I've noticed. I realized just like starting small, I also want to sign up for a pasta or a pizza making class, and there's one not too far from me, but they're like booked up until October. Doing more things by myself is kind of the gist, but let's go check out this coffee shop. I literally sat there for 10 minutes because she called a chai, but it was in this cup, so I thought it was a hot drink, so I literally didn't go and get it. And then somebody ended up taking my drink, and then she called me again, and she was like, sorry, somebody took your drink. And I was like, I didn't even know it was mine, but it's okay, we got it. First sip test. It kind of has like a mouthwash flavor. I just stopped to get gas, and they are growing, I think, what looks like tomatoes. I'm currently on my way to get bagels. Slight change in plans for the day. I was gonna head to the grocery store, but we're not quite doing that. Let me show you the bagel. Like, it's so fun. Oh, I love this. The family that I babysit for, they're away on vacation. Their water heater needs to be replaced. So she texted me and was like, hey, is there any chance you could go to our house and just kind of be there while the plumber is there? He said it's gonna take 3 hours, but she said I can always like leave and come back if I have to. Coming at you a lot later. It's a little after 3. Everything I wanted to do, I probably still could go, but I'm just, I don't know, I'm not feeling, I just want to chill. Doing a lot of reading while I was there. I finished this Travis book. I think I might make a separate video of all the books that I've read this summer and my reviews. I just started this one today, which I think is book 12. So maybe like at the end of August, I'll do a little book review. This one I got is called None of This Is True, just to switch it up from all of the romance that I've been reading. I knew nothing of this book before I got it, just that it involved like a true crime podcaster, and as somebody who loves the show Only Murders, it seemed like a no-brainer. Let me read you guys that insert. Celebrating her 45th birthday at the hot new local pub, popular podcaster Alex Summer crosses paths with an unassuming woman called Josie Fair. Josie, it turns out, is also celebrating her 45th birthday. They are, in fact, birthday twins. A few days later, Alex and Josie bump into each other again, this time outside Alex's children's school. Josie has been listening to Alex's podcast and thinks she might be an interesting subject for her series. She is, she tells Alex, on the cusp of great changes in her life. Josie's life appears to be strange and complicated, and although Alex finds her unsettling, she can't quite resist the temptation to keep going on the project. Slowly, she starts to realize that Josie is hiding some very dark secrets, and before she knows it, Josie has unveiled her way into Alex's life and into her home. But as quickly as she had arrived, Josie Fair disappears. Only then does Alex discover that Josie has left a terrible and terrifying legacy in her wake, and that Alex has become the subject of her own true crime podcast, with her life and her family's lives in grave danger. The #1 New York Times bestselling author, Lisa Jewell, delivers the book of her career in this absolute show-stopping work of a she said, where two women collide on their birthday night, forcing an unforgettable reckoning between two women with huge but very different ambitions for their lives. I feel like it tells you so much about the book, but yet nothing at all, which I think is kind of what made me want to read it. I think I might just chill. Groceries, not done. Car wash, not done. Clothing donation, not done. Live, laugh, love, always. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Definitely not the Friday I envisioned. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so productive. We're gonna do things together, gonna bring you guys along, but sometimes life has other plans and that's okay. It is much, much later. I'm just getting ready for dinner. Well, actually, just finished getting ready. Here is the little outfit for dinner. I was debating wearing a belt, but the jeans are so baggy. Cute, casual. I'm like, I shouldn't change my bra because it keeps peeking out, but we can't mess with the sleeked hair. One thing about me, I love a good road trip snack. Just a little handful of Fritos to tie it over. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Oh, I really didn't show anything past my Fritos, huh? You guessed it, we're starting the day with Starbucks. It's gloomy, it's overcast, it's a chill day. I also think I'm becoming one of those people who just brings their book everywhere. Long drive-through line, whip it open. I went to dinner with one of my friends. We worked together at Marshall's, which I feel like I haven't even talked about. The fact that my very first job ever was working at Marshall's. So that's how we met. We became friends. We both ended up quitting the same day. It was really good. I haven't seen her in a couple months. Like, she started a new job. So it was nice to catch up with her. My period cravings were hitting. So we stopped and got cotton candy ice cream. Did not do anything that I wanted to yesterday because I was at the house of the family I babysit. I think I'm just gonna chill today, do some reading, start putting this vlog together. Which reminds me, I also wanted to film the get ready with me and get to know me. So if you have any questions or things you want to know about yours truly, definitely leave them down below. If I can avoid going to the grocery store on a weekend, I would. If you go at like 7 o'clock, there's usually never anybody there. Would you believe I actually don't feel like going to TJ Maxx today? We'll see what I get up to. It might just be chill. I really should have vlogged dinner. I wasn't thinking about it. So I apologize for that, because I do want to be better about showing instead of like something happening and then talking about it after the fact, because I'm like, I want you guys to be there too. I just forgot. When does Pumpkin Cold Foam come back? I've also been loving Post Malone's new album. If I can, my sister and I want to go see it in concert. I try not to have regrets, but if I did, it would be not seeing his Beer Bongs and Bentley album in concert. That was probably I love that album. Oh, line in the drive-thru. I might read a little bit, I don't know. Hi.
Nikki?
Yes.
Do you need a straw?
No, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
Here you go.
Woo! That was so good. Claps. I didn't even get nervous once. I think I found a way to keep my phone kind of stable. Okay. Love you all. However, I want to jam. So I will catch ya. I'll see you when I see you. Oh my gosh! Wow, I might have done it. I'm so proud of this little setup. And now I'm gonna take her down. New location. I'm at my mom's. We just went to TJ Maxx Home Goods. No, we didn't. We went to Marshall's. I haven't been back to Marshall's, like where I worked, in so long. But it was nice because one of the girls that I used to work with was there, so we got a chance to catch up, and that was really nice. That's pretty much it. I brought my book because I bring her everywhere now. Oh gosh, I'm like fully sweating. Okay. We just got back. Ooh. We're back from Panera. Do you want to be in it?
No, because I'm going to eat.
We're back. What did you get? Can you want to at least show your meal? What is it?
It's Asian citrus chicken.
All right. Boring. Good ol' cup of mac. Oh, it looks really good today. Oh, they gave us an apple. Or is that for you?
I did ask for an apple.
Cravings were hitting in there, so I got a Pepsi. And let me just tell you, if it's between Coke and Pepsi, Coke is gonna win every time. Because what am I drinking right now? It tastes like battery acid. But it's hitting because I'm on my period.
What's on?
I'm back from hanging out with my mom. Tomorrow is hair wash day, so we're just gonna put a pre-wash oil in. Hanging out with my mom was impromptu, but I feel like anytime I see her, it always comes at the right time. If I'm being honest, I was a little bummed. I was supposed to have a date tonight, and essentially I never ended up hearing from the guy. I think the last time I was on a date was 1.5 years ago, and I don't know this guy, but I was excited at the prospect of getting to know him. I think even in a small amount of time, as somebody who likes to connect with other people, you can't help but have some emotion involved. I was bummed, but I also didn't want to let myself wallow in it too much. Just kind of needed to get out of my own head. I hang out with my mom, who has a tendency to put things into perspective. At the very least, I'm happy that I'm putting myself out there for dating, and you know, it's a process. Put it in a little loose bun, and we're going to bed because I am gonna wake up at 6 to go to the grocery store. Like, I truly will do anything to avoid the rush. In case you guys are wondering, this is the Fable and Mane Holy Roots hair oil. So we're just gonna sleep in this and then wash it out tomorrow. Thank you guys for listening. I just wanted to share that experience. I feel like dating is so different these days, and as somebody who has been out of it for so long and just getting into it, I feel like that it would have been very easy for this one experience to deter me and be like, okay, I'm done with dating. Like, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna be disappointed, but I think the end result of being in a happy, healthy relationship is something that I truly want, and that's what keeps me in it. And I know mine is not unique in any sort of way, but if we could at least be in it together, I am gonna go to my bed. So I will see you guys bright and early, and I hope you have a good night. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Hi, how are you? It's currently 6:45. I needed some Starbucks to begin the day. There's so many branches and trees in the road because it was storming so bad last night. It woke me up. The thunder, the boom of it all. It was hit or miss as to whether or not I would actually get up, but I'm glad I did because there looks to be not a single soul over there. And there's something that feels, I don't know if exclusive is the right word, but there's something that's just so peaceful about being up when nobody else is, and the few people that are up with you, it's kind of like an unspoken, like, oh yeah, like we're out before everybody else. And I was ready to eat. It doesn't matter what time I wake up. I could wake up at like 3 and my body's like, oh, we're up, time for nourishment. That hits. Made good time. It's 6:53. The store doesn't open until 7, but this morning, just to kind of help wake myself up, I like to turn on like the kitchen light, the living room light, and I turned on the living room one. I'm on my way back. On top of the ceiling is one of those house centipedes. Oh. And I haven't seen one of them in a minute, so I was probably getting a little too complacent. I dealt with that. And I picked it up, which is big for me. I usually hate to pick up bugs. Yeah, happy Sunday. I just wanted to check in, so let's go grocery shopping. I should come at this time every time. I know that I said no sweats, but I think today isn't. This morning's an exception. Oh, there's me parking where nobody else is. I just finished at the grocery store, and while I was in there, a lady came up to me and she looked at me and she goes, well, didn't you just dress perfectly? Sweats for the win. It's a little bit later. I was gonna end off the vlog, and then I remembered I have a hair appointment, so I wanted to include it. But just wearing this oversized, not really oversized, but I tucked it in, just this tee that says Lucky, and then these jeans from Abercrombie, and they have a cute little slit on the thigh. And then just some Air Forces, shoulder bag, and I have my hair washed, and there's some leave-in conditioner in it. So yeah, let's go. Woo! Hair is done. There's so much volume in it. As somebody who is used to having their hair pinned straight all the time, I'm still getting used to it, but it looks so good. The times that I've come back from the hair salon, I'm like, oh, I wish I filmed in there. But this time I just had so much to catch my hair girl up on that I didn't even think about pulling out my phone. Feels like the perfect time to end off this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, coming, and hanging out with me. I feel like my weekends are always fun when I bring you along. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you have any questions for the Get Ready With Me video, don't forget to also leave those down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye.